What's up, everybody? Did I say what's up? I said weird. I said it weird. Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's Josh here, J. Crum. However you guys want to say it, it's me. We are. Sorry. What's up, everybody? My name is Josh J. Crum. However you want to say it, we're here for another episode. I'm here with my wife, Jessica. For a special episode. We're going to talk about my newest song, The End, which is out right now. Music video is out right now. I'm here with the Woman Bros, and my wife played a big role in the creation of the song, but she also played a big role in some of the events that inspired the song. And so I wanted her to be here for this, so we can do, a dual interview since she was such a big part of it. So we're gonna take over right now. So the Woman Bros usually do the questions and everything, but we're gonna do it. I wanna interview you and you can interview me. Sound good? All right, cool. All right, Jessica, as a spouse, how was it for you helping and experiencing this with me?
It was challenging, but I'm glad I was there to be a help to you and to be a support. It's probably the toughest seasons I've ever seen you go through since we've been together. Okay, so what's the basis of this song? And take us to that mental place you were in.
Okay, so it was like a 3-month period where I was going through like some serious depression, right? And I think for me, I was a little too prideful to bring it all to you at once. And so what I did was I just hit up some of my homies. These are people that I've talked to, made music with for a while, and I reached out to them and was like, hey, I'm going through some things. Like, it'd be good to have some friends right now. And initially they were like, yeah, cool, man. Like when we all link up, we'll we can link up. And so like we'll let you know. And so what happened was I would see them like on the internet, like on their stories and stuff, and they were all like hanging out. I was like, yo, like y'all was supposed to hit me up. And then like I wouldn't get like text messages back. I wouldn't, nothing like that. And so it was more like I just was trying to open up that communication because it was like, yo, damn, like, I'm going through some stuff right now, and I need some friends, you know what I mean? And so they weren't there, and it was weird because like I know for a fact there was times where I was there for them on their own stuff that they were going through, and so it was like, yo, like I don't understand why this isn't being, this isn't reciprocated, and so. To be fair, the relationship was mostly about us making music together. So that wasn't there. So like that I guess it being completely flipped to be like, yo, I just need some friends. That wasn't a thing that we've had before. And so as far as like me putting off my baggage and stuff onto them, you know what I mean? And so, so that was a really, really tough time dealing with depression. I think that made things even worse. And I got to the point, like the depression got so bad to the point where I was contemplating suicide, to be honest. And I think once it got to that point, that's when I was like, hey, Jess, I need some help. You know what I mean? Like it was at that point where I was like, yo, like I need some help. And I think through really trusting God and really your love, man, and your support, and you just being somebody I could lean on in that time, really was like, that's kind of where the tag came from. Like, this will not be the end of me, I know this hurts and I know it sucks and I know like this shouldn't be this way, but I know that God is good and I know that we can get through this.
I don't think as a church planner I should say that, but just know I had a few choice words for those friends. I love y'all though. I really don't feel like this is the end for those relationships. It's just we all have our growing areas. How did you arrive at a place of healing? What was your healing process like?
So it was something where to help me heal was 1, changing perspective, 2, changing expectations, and 3, depending on God and really giving that all to Him. And I feel like when I changed my perspective and I changed my expectations, that's when the conversation was able to be had. And then we had a conversation, and honestly, I think that helped a lot with the healing process too, was that all parties were willing to talk. A big part of it was really just trusting God for who He is. So in the visual, there's a part, there's a bedroom scene, not like ain't no freaky stuff going on, but there's a bedroom scene where I'm on the edge of the bed and I got tears, I'm crying, and like you were there kind of as a support. Walk us through, because this is based on true events, if anybody doesn't know, so like walk us through your thought process and how you were able to take that and put it on screen.
It was easier to have that portrayed on screen because it was still fresh to me. I realized that as a wife and as a helpmeet that I need to be more intentional with making sure that I'm paying attention to what's going on with my husband. Sometimes it's difficult to do that, with everything going on and work and all of that stuff, but as a wife, God comes first, but then my first ministry is to my husband. And sometimes just listening is the best approach.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you.
So why the title, The End?
So that was, I kind of wanted to have something that was provocative in a way, you know what I mean? Because I think when people hear the end, a lot of people thought that was like, he was gonna be my last song. Like a lot of people were like, oh, he's retiring, like this is gonna be it. I think at the end, for me, it was an end of like, almost like a book, like I'm getting ready to start a whole new thing. People say like it's the end of a chapter. I felt like it was the end of a book. I feel like it was the end of like this, whatever this volume was for me, like this is the end, So speaking of the song, what place did you put yourself in while singing, when you had to sing and kind of perform for the song? That was all Neiman right there. Yeah. That was all Neiman. It's my man. That's all here right there.
You were in the studio a lot during that whole season, and I knew that was a way, like, no kidding. He would go to work, but he would come home and just be in the studio like all night, and all morning until he had to go to work again. So for me, that's what I was thinking about, meant like, this is the release, and I'm just honored that you asked for me to be on it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I always sneak her on songs. I'll write it and I'll maybe do like a dummy track or whatever, and she doesn't know it's a dummy track, and I'll be like, what do you think of the song? And she's like, oh yeah, I like it. You should do it like this, like this. And then it's really me tricking her to get on the song. It's like, you know what, you should do this. Like, hey, stand right there and like stand by the microphone and sing. Cause I have to coax her into it sometimes. So, yeah. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys you watching. I hope you guys seeing our dynamic has been a blessing to you guys. So we got a brand new song out. It's called The End. Brand new visual out with the Wallman Bros. Huge thank you to Carlos Tibbs, Jerron Taylor, Walt Sanders, everybody that was a part of it, the Living Soul team, everybody who was part of the video. And so we got way more stuff coming for you guys. If you guys could please like and subscribe to the channel. And we got way more stuff coming for y'all. Appreciate y'all.